Cold Slither rose to fame with their #1 hit and seemed poised to take on the world. But after rumors of subliminal messages in their music, rumored links to international terrorist organizations, and a disastrous final concert, Cold Slither became just yet another one-hit wonder. This is Cold Slither, Behind the Music.
We was swimming in groupies. It was all the chocolate donuts and grape soda you could ever want. It was the time, man.
We were bigger than the Beatles for like one hot minute.
God, we was rock stars. You turn on the radio and hear your music playing. It was amazing. They said all kinds of things about us, called us terrorists, brainwashers. We just wanted to rock.
The members of Cold Slither have stayed together and work in a gas station in the New Jersey Pine Barrens. We caught up with them to reminisce about their success. We all grew up together. We were part of a biker gang. We bonded over our love of Harleys. We started playing together every day.
One day, Dave, that's Zartan, he says, let's make a rock band. We needed a name. We was trying to come up with a name that would stand out, something like Motley Crue or Guns N' Roses. I wanted to call us Chainsaws and Tulips, but the boys didn't like that one.
It was smack dab in the middle of the Joe Cobra Wars. It was all anybody could talk about. All the bands of the era, they were making music about Satan or Beelzebub or serial killers or smoking in the boys' room. Things that the squares would consider antisocial. So I was like, what's more antisocial than terrorism?
The thing is, Cobra weren't terrorists like we know terrorists now. Not like Al-Qaeda. They weren't pulling 9/11s and shit. They were trying to control the weather or creating pyramids of darkness. Nothing too evil. I mean, the whole time I don't think a single person ever died. Still, they was really metal.
Everybody thought it was a great idea, so we called ourselves Cold Slither.
Got to admit, as much as I like Chainsaws and Tulips, it was a pretty rad nomiker.
The name proved indeed to be a good pick. Even to this day, you will still see t-shirts and patches bearing the logo, Cold Slither.
We were an overnight success. As soon as we cut the track, these music producer blokes signed us to a record deal. It was a dream come true.
We saw the potential right away. Their look, the logo, the music. They were the next big thing. But off stage, things were falling apart.
Zartan was a dickhead all the time. Always screaming at us, throwing temper tantrums.
I know it's not politically correct, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Zartan is a fucking schizo. The man is crazy. He don't even know who he is after time. It's like he got multiple personalities and all of my assholes.
I was the star, okay, so I thought we needed to do it my way. My idea, my band, my way. Cold Slither dominated the airwaves. Kids walked out of classes to listen to the band's music. Parents started to notice. Rumors abounded that the band was connected to an international terrorist organization called Cobra, and the song was filled with subliminal messages telling kids to drop out of school and join the terrorists. How is this even subliminal? It was obvious. We say you'll be joining us soon. We were saying we were going to own you. It was literally meant to be a recruiting video for Cobra. It was all pretend, of course. It was metal, man. That's how metal works.
It was the 80s. Everybody heard subliminal messages in everything. They were saying Dungeons and Dragons was a portal to Satan. We was playing it up because that's what you do in metal.
It was edgy. It was the most metal thing we could do. It's all just a marketing gimmick. Dumbass motherfucking rock critics took us seriously.
It just made it sell better. Come at us, keep saying we brainwashing kids. The kids loved it. It was a big you to mom and dad.
Okay, we did have a few kids who did join Cobra, but hey, they're idiots. Who knows what they would have done with their lives? Probably joined some other terrorist organization, like Venom.
Yeah, totally, man. I joined Cobra because of Cold Slither. I was like, yeah, dude, how metal am I? I'm a terrorist. That wasn't until I lost both my legs in a trouble bubble accident. Now I am literally metal. F*** you, Cold Slither, you ruined my life!
With the filming of their music video, the band earned a reputation as the new bad boys of rock.
We showed up to film and this real wanker of a movie director tried to tell us what to do.
No! Cut! It's all wrong. This is art, not exploitation. All right, let's do it again from the top.
He was wearing an ascot. I ain't listening to no one wearing no ascot.
I got bored halfway. I'm thinking most bands tear apart their instruments. I wanted to do something better. I brought me chainsaw.
The chainsaw gimmick worked, and the boys rocketed to the top of the charts. But the pressure of success began to eat away at the band. It all culminated in a disastrous concert that would end Cold Slither.
This was a massive concert. We sold out an entire stadium. It was the biggest night of our lives. And one of Zartan's 15 personalities decided to have a little hissy fit.
The rest of the band will never stop blaming me. I was sick. I came down with a cold, okay? I couldn't sing, but Extensive Enterprises told us we had to play no matter what. So I lip-synced once.
Yeah, we played to the track. It was one time. And if old Zartan had kept playing, no one would have noticed we was Milli Vanilli in the whole show.
I couldn't stand it. It was always about the music for me. So I left the stage. I didn't want to be a sellout.
It was gonna fall apart anyway. We was all fighting all the time, you know, band drama. We was drinking lots of grape soda, if you know what I'm saying.
To make the night worse, Ripper was assaulted by 3 fans.
We go backstage and there's these 3 groovy-looking groupies. I mean, totally hot. I think I'm gonna have myself a nice little time. But no, they beat the living shit out of us. Not gonna say I didn't like it, but I usually like to get off after I have the girl rough me up a little. They just left us hanging. The worst part is, after we left the concert, they had to fill the space. They got the most milquetoast bullshit band you ever heard, the Average Joe's Band. They suck so hard. This was an audience there to see metal. You can't put that bullshit in front of a metal audience.
Cold Slither's record company dropped them the next week. Now, several decades later, the members of Cold Slither have returned to the gas station where they once rehearsed. Tom battled with an addiction to grape soda and chocolate donuts.
I was brushing my teeth with this shit. Can't get enough of it. It turns out it's not good for you like my mum told me.
Harry Nod is still traumatized by his assault.
They beat the living shit out of us.
Dick Blinken still plays music every day.
I started a new band, Chainsaws and Tulips, but it didn't work out. Now I play drums for my girl Satin's band. We play the Snake Club on Tuesday nights. You should come see us.
Dave Zartan wrestled with his demons and finally sought help. It turns out I was schizophrenic after all. The doctor put me on antipsychotics and I'm doing well now. I know who I am, and that's even more important than rock and roll. Cold Slither made history as a minor band of the 1980s, joining the lexicon of one-hit wonders. This has been Behind the Music, Cold Slither. And for more videos, subscribe to Destro is my spirit animal. And if you ever wondered what Snake Eyes is thinking, check out this video right here.